We'll slow down, talk about something else a little bit. Uh, I remember, I remember when me and my, I was looking at somebody that was my relative a little bit while ago, and I was saying to myself, boy, I know where all of that craziness with her came from, and I'm glad that I had a chance to experience some of that, because I remember when back in the 70s, I had been out of I got out the Army, and I messed around for a while. But back in the 70s, I remember that I was given a chance, an opportunity to go and pick up a car for a movie, The Godfather, the original Godfather. And me and my cousin, we took the trip. And we took the trip because we was tripping when we took the trip. We was toe up, man. We was toe up on 70 West. We left the Bronx, toe up, and we got to Aurora, Colorado, toe up. But in between, man, we was rolling through 70 West. And, neither one of us was really professing God at that time, I don't think. But, man, we was ripped. And I never forget, James Brown had made a song called Super Bad. I got soul, and I'm super bad. When he called on Robert to play his Coltrane type saxophone, man, we must have played that record, I guess 150 times. Each way. Because when we get charged up, we put the record on. I got soul and I'm super bad. Because we didn't listen. We really didn't listen to nothing else. We had the whole, it was an 8-track. 8-track, I guess we must have wore that record out. But we must have wore that 8-track cassette out. This is so. But I'm going to tell you, that was a trip. Super bad. And actually, they made a movie Super Bad. Two white gentlemen, two young white boys made one thing Super Bad. And I was saying, when I first had seen the title, I said, man, did these people steal our thing, our thing, because we would have called ours Super Bad, but theirs was nothing like ours, nothing like the real. The real experiences that we had. We ran into people, we ran into some good people, we ran into some bad people, because running from the Bronx and getting on 70 when we got, the worst place to ride, man, was the Pennsylvania Turnpike. Very dangerous stretch of the highway. But my cousin was a very good driver. Very good driver. I don't think there's a better driver that I rode with than him. And he's rolling down the highway, man. Us and Super Bad. And the trailer, we had a flatbed. Yeah, flatbed. Because that's what you do when you get the car on it. You put it up and then you tie it down. It'd be tied down where that car ain't gonna come off the lift, man. And we had a trailer behind it. I'm trying to see why we had the trailer. Why were we carrying the trailer, But anyway, I think at one time, I believe, coming back, I believe the trailer unhooked, and we had to go back and get that trailer. But it was some kind of experience. And like I'm saying, we had some of the people that was, spotting us. Is that what it is? Yeah, they were spotting us, and they were spotting us in a helicopter. And they were keeping tabs on us in the helicopter. And man, I got so high, man. Because we was taking drugs. Drugs is drugs. Drugs is drugs. Look at here. Just think about it. Just Just think about it. Just when you say drug, it makes a downward pop. You know what I mean? There's nothing that goes up. It's drug. You can't say drug. You can't say drug and your head go up. Drug. You know, you say drug and you know, it's a downward plunge. Our people, you know, whoever's, hey, my people who are on that, man, that's what it is. It's a drug, man. It's a drug. It's a drug, but it's not a high. See, a high is when you can look up in the sky and you can see that's high. But you get drugged up, you ain't up there in the high. You ain't high. You think you high, but try to go up high. You know, drug, dope, right? It speaks for itself. Man, I'm a dope. I want me some dope, man. Yeah, well, a dope. What's a dope? A dope is somebody that ain't rap too tight, right? But I want me some dope. Yeah. I want me some dope. You know, I want me some drugs. You know. Then the one they call it crack. Crack. Oh my goodness, crack. Crack, you think, crack, you probably hear glass breaking. I bet you. You know, because I ain't, you know, I can imagine, man. You hear glass breaking, crack. You know? But anyway, God brought us through that, man. We had a heck of a thing. We went and picked up the 1941 packet in Aurora, Colorado. Listen to that. We went there and picked it up, and the lady, it was a lady, she gave us the key, and she opened the garage for us, and put the key in the ignition, and that 41 packet started up like it was brand new. Can you believe that? A 41 packet, and we put it on that flatbed, and but before we did, we almost got hooked up with a robbery. Because there wasn't too many black dudes up in Aurora, Colorado at that time. And we had gotten towed up and was knocked out on the side, somewhere, maybe near a way station. And we had, before we was fixing to go back and take the car. That's right, we was going to take the car back to New York, the return trip. And they said two black brothers had robbed a gas station. And I don't know, maybe it wasn't two black brothers, but they said two black brothers, and they came to us. See, this is where God intervenes. This is where God intervenes, man. They came to us because they said, oh, two black boys? We got two black boys here, you know, because it's the same thing today. But let me tell y'all something. I want y'all to understand something. Don't keep messing with people, God's dog folk, because if you look in this Bible, God loves dog people. He loves dog people. He loves dog people just like he loves y'all. You understand? In fact, he might love more dog people more than he loved y'all, because he made more dog people than he made y'all. Y'all ever thought about that? Did he make a mistake? Or maybe you just think he made the dog people so they could work for you. But no, that ain't the truth. That ain't the truth, Ruth. But I'm trying to keep you out the Bible on this one. But sometimes you just got to shoot the works to you. But, and they came to us. And state trooper interceded for us in Colorado. Didn't know us from Adam, but he remembered us by the trailer on the way station when we were coming in, and then he remembered us that we was going to get the car for the Godfathers. And he said, that ain't them. Said they ain't did that. They ain't did, because they was fixing out. Who knows what maybe they'd have lynched us, because, you know, hey, you know, that still goes on. You know, I don't know when the hell Y'all gonna get it in your mind that you don't own the planet Earth. I don't know when you're gonna get it in there, but that's all right. Keep it in your mind. Keep it in your mind. Yeah. I'm gonna make the Earth greater again. I guess that'll be the next slogan. But it ain't happening, Captain. But anyway, God intervened. We got back on that highway and was on our way back to New York. I think we, had a flat, got caught in Manhattan, Kansas, where the flat, they gave us a guy that was mentally challenged to fix the flat. He fixed the flat. Took a few hours to fix the flat. But God brought us back through. Brought us through that bad Pennsylvania turnpike and brought us back to New York. And right there on 26th Street where they had all the gathering, all those old cars. I remember seeing all the old taxis and all the cars of that era. We laid that packet, that 1941 packet, right there in that same spot, up there near the bus terminal on 125th, 126th Street, 127, something like that. Y'all know the bus station, New York, the bus terminal, at least. So, hey, man, God is good. He's yet good. And, man, I hope my cousin understands, man. We had a good time. We had a good time. Me, my cousin, and James Brown. I got soul, and I'm super bad. Man, I thank God for that even. I thank God for that. I thank God. I thank you, Lord. I thank you. Seeing some of my people in St. Louis, man. Seeing my dear cousin, my auntie, you know. I wish I could see them. I wish I could get hooked up with some of them again in St. Louis. I think they live in, I don't know, they even live in St. Louis, and maybe some of them live in Ferguson now. You know, some of the Yarbers and some of the Hazes. Because y'all were good to me, you know. I love my family. I love who I am, and I love my family, you know. I love who I am, and I love my family, and I hope they love who they are, and I hope they love their family. Amen.